This video is to discuss the syllabus for Systematic Theology 2 online. My name is Thomas White. I'll be your teacher for this class. Usually you'll get to see me on video, but today I wanted to utilize the maximum portion of the screen to show you the syllabus. Here you'll see the course description. Because I know you all can read so brilliantly, I will not read the syllabus to you. I do want to highlight a few things for you though. Course goals, course objectives, you can read through those. The course text, I want to make sure you know that Wayne Grudem's Systematic Theology is required. There's an earlier version of this book. It's also a 1995 edition, but it's a smaller, thinner version that if you bought used, it may not have the most up-to-date information on baptism. He slightly changed his views on baptism, and they re-released the book with a new section discussing baptism, and it's a little bit wider. It's a little different design on the cover. So make sure you get the newer version of this if you can, and if you don't, then make sure you look at the newest version when it comes to the discussion of baptism. Adolf von Harnack, What is Christianity? Is a liberal textbook, as I've already mentioned to you. And then also, you'll be doing a book review on a book that I helped edit, Restoring Integrity in Baptist Churches. Your course requirements, each week you will have a quiz. The quiz will go live Monday morning at 1 a.m. and stay live all day long, and so you need to take the quiz on Monday. This will help keep you in a routine and a rhythm, even though it's an online class, and so your quizzes will be on Monday. Then you will participate in the discussion board in the first half of the week. Every time we do a midterm or do a final, that's going to go live on a Friday, and so it's going to give you that time to take it probably over the weekend in most instances. Also, you have a research paper. Make sure that you start thinking about a topic early. The best way to pick a topic is to look at the table of contents of Grudem's Systematic Theology and see what interests you, and then start pursuing it from that angle. You'll have to narrow it down, but it will give you some good suggestions there. At least 8 pages, no more than 15 pages. You'll do that by Turnitin, and we have that all set up for you as well. Final exam will cover the second half of the notes for the semester. And so your midterm will cover the first half of the notes, final will cover the second half of the notes, quizzes will cover the reading from Grudem and the memory verses from Grudem, but Grudem will not be included in the midterm or the final. Your book reviews will be just on the 2 books. They should be critical book reviews, not just summaries, interacting with the material, agreeing or disagreeing. You're also expected as class participation to check Blackboard regularly and to participate in the discussion questions. It's considered your class attendance, and so if you don't post there, I will deduct from your final grade because of it, but I will not give you credit for posting there. It's just like showing up to class in my mind for an online class, and so this is just something that's expected. All classwork is due on time. If it's late, we'll penalize it heavily, and so make sure that you pay attention. Structure your semester appropriately. If you have any major problems, let me know. Grading scale is consistent with the seminary's style of how we normally do things. You can see the breakdown. Academic integrity. Please don't plagiarize. If you do, you get reported to my office, so it's a bad class to plagiarize in. Here is the class schedule, so you can see which chapters you have to read from Grudem that will be quizzed each week in your quizzes, and also which memory verse that you have to memorize. Some weeks you'll have 33, 34, and 35 on this week in the chapters due, but only the memory verse from chapter 33. So memorize that verse. The first question on each of your quizzes is going to be, did you complete the reading with reasonable care? And so you want to make sure you read all of the material and then memorize the verse. If you do that, that's going to gain you a substantial amount of points on each of the quizzes. And then there'll be some other questions to judge how well you read the chapters. You can see when your first review is due, midterm. We take a break for spring break. We come back with another book review. Research papers are due. And then the final exam. During the final exam time, I will give you the entire final exam period to take it. So you'll have basically from Friday morning through Wednesday evening at 5 o'clock. Here are some sample paper topics for you to think through. These will get you started as well as looking at the table of contents of Grudem. And then on the last page here, I've given you the grading system for research papers. So if you look through this content, this will give you a good idea of what I'm looking for. And this will help you to do well on your research paper. If you have any questions over the syllabus, please feel free to email me or post in the discussion board in the section for questions. Look forward to having a great semester with you. I think we'll have a lot of fun. God bless, take care, and I will see you online.